Hello, welcome to my stream. I know it's late for me and probably late for you guys as well, but I had not planned to stream today. I was feeling really lazy, but then I was like, I really want to go on that date with Scarlett. I want to go so soon. So well, yeah. So I just ended up streaming. Well, since I cannot stay up much late, let's get into it. Let's go on our last date with Scarlett. I wonder what's gonna happen to us. Okay, there's Cat. Yep, lights, camera. Don't get yourself killed. And for last date, Scarlett. Okay, she's in the library. I found Scarlett in the same place I met her. She was engrossed in a book, with a pile of books next to her. They looked worn, as if they've been read over and over through the years. Hey there, Scarlett. What you reading? Hi. Just an old fairy tale. Really? I'm surprised you'd read something that would throw science out of the window. I'm a woman of varied tastes. I quite like these stories, especially this one. Which one are you reading? It's called The Princess of Avaranda. The name kinda sounds similar. Really, it's silly. I doubt you'd be interested in. Try me. I smiled at her. She smiled back at me in kind. Okay, I don't see why not. Okay. There's a young girl, ℙ𝕒𝕒, who was the princess of the kingdom of Avaranda, which was far, far away from civilization. Unlike other princesses before her, she had no time for politicking or parties. She spent all her time building all sorts of gadgets for her family and her friends. All sorts of gadgets? Kinda sounds like Scarlett. Like a robot dog that would eat the vegetables that they didn't want to eat. Oh, I gotta try my hand at this sometime. Scarlett giggled like a child. ℙ𝕒𝕒 has a blissfully happy childhood. She even falls in love with a commoner named ℚ𝕼𝕼𝕼. Though her kingdom would never approve of the relationship, ℙ𝕒𝕒 and ℚ𝕼𝕼𝕼 never failed to see each other in secret, every night by the crooked trees in the western forests. But those days don't last. One day her mother, the queen, is taken by a witch, never to be seen again. And ℙ𝕒𝕒 is forced to become queen at the age of 16. In her mother's absence, ℙ𝕒𝕒 does her best to lead the kingdom, and for years it prospers. She's like no other leader they've ever had. But secretly, she wants to leave. As queen, she has no more time for the things or people that she loved with all her heart. She cries every night, alone. But she knows she can't. Too much responsibility falls on her. Then one day, ℙ𝕒𝕒 is cursed by the same witch that took her mother and forgets everything. Her name, her family, her kingdom, everything except ℚ𝕼𝕼𝕼 and the desire to live. Aww. And so she leaves, and no one in the village ever sees her again. I won't bore you with the rest of the story, but thanks for listening till now. Oh, come on, believe me, Scarlett, I want to hear this to the end. Especially because you like it so much. I looked deep in her eyes, and I could just tell how much she loved the story. Well, there's really not much left, but ℚ𝕼𝕼𝕼 lived in a wonderful life in a neighboring kingdom for many years. But one day she remembers everything and rushes home worrying for her people. When she gets there, she sees her people have been ruled by the very same witch who took her memory, and that her people no longer prosper the way they did under her rule. In anger, Nera confronts the witch on the border of our veranda. The witch takes off her cowl, revealing herself to be Nera's mother, the lost queen. Huh? That's quite the twist. Nera's mother gives her an ultimatum. She can return to ruling the kingdom, but she can never leave again. Or she can leave now and never come back. And that's where the story ends. You never get to know what choice Nera makes. That's quite a cliffhanger. Yeah. I want to know what happens next. Believe me, me too. I'm curious, what would you do in Nera's shoes? I'd leave the kingdom. I'd stay in the kingdom. Well, her mother, Nera's mother, I mean the former queen, she'd be ruling her people. Maybe not in the best way, but probably better, right? It's her own kingdom after all. And on the other hand, she left her lover. I think I'll go back. I leave the kingdom. I think I'd leave and never come back. Interesting. Why is that? There's no point living without love. Even if it was better for the kingdom, for Nera to stay, it would guarantee her love could never be realized. And that's just too sad. I think the same way. I've loved this story ever since I lost my memories. I'm sure I don't have a kingdom or anything, but sometimes you wonder, you know? Yeah, I get the same feeling too. That's just how life, you know? You just have to keep moving forward. Yeah, you're right. I'm really happy that you're the one I get to move forward with. Me too, Scarlet. There's no one else I'd rather be with right here, right now. And speaking of right now, there's somewhere I want to bring you. Where's that? I'll give you a hint. I've been thinking about this place ever since you mentioned that you loved fairy tales. Okay, isn't this the restaurant where we went with Violet? Well, it's a pretty place for a date, alright? Oh my gosh, there's turtles down here. Turtles! She was practically dancing around the room, taking in all the sights. It was impossible not to smile. I figured the ocean palace might just be a thing. Scarlet practically jumped onto me and squeezed the life out of me in a deathly bear hug. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. You made everything so special in ways I honestly couldn't believe. But you did. And this is just the beginning, Scarlet. We're in this together. I held Scarlet and kissed her on the lips. It was like an explosion of passion had set me on fire as she kissed me back and wrapped her arms around me. Always. We looked deep into each other's eyes then. In a split second, the room became pitch black. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face, much less Scarlet. Okay guys, what's happening? Scarlet, okay, Scarlet's still there. Looks like there's a blackout. Scarlet held my hand tight. Maybe she was afraid of the dark. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming towards us in the dark. Something isn't right. Oh no. We were surrounded. A familiar voice cut through the short silence of me holding my breath. Okay, is it Cat? I'm sorry, you just didn't make the cut. Hey, what are you talking about, you? Cat kept saying that the ratings were pretty high. What do you mean I didn't make the cut? You've got to get out of here. Just make it quick, please. I could hear the woman that voice belonged to walk away. I dashed from the table, pulling Scarlet along with me. What's going on? Who are... Just come with me. We've got to get out of... I didn't even make 5 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. Okay guys, this is getting serious. I'm getting kidnapped again. Am I really gonna die after all that work? I screamed for her to run, but they made sure no sound could escape as they pinned me to the ground. Scarlet, you've got to run! Get out of here! It was no use. Even though she was just a few feet away, I was powerless to get an inch closer. They tackled her down in a second. I heard the clink of the cuffs as they dragged her away. Oh no, what is happening? Oh no. I struggled with everything I had to get up, to save her, to run, for what felt like an eternity. Then, nothing. Okay, there's this place again. The place after our date with Ali and Yui. We were brought here because Ali seemed to be knowing what's going on, so they had to alter our memories again, sort of. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Yep, there's the operating table again. My first instinct was to get up and get off it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. Feels like deja vu. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Okay, there's Cat again. Morning. What's going on, Cat? Get me out of here. I'm afraid I can't do that. And honestly, I'm getting tired of explaining why. Let's just speed this along, shall we? What are you talking about? She placed some kind of helmet on my head. I tried to avoid it, but the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Okay, there was that helmet again. Please, Cat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. Okay, this is happening again. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. See you soon. She doesn't look really happy. I wonder if someone is making her do these things. She pressed it. The curtain closes. You're taking your bow, and when you lift your head, I can see you clearly for the first time. It's you, the one I'd been waiting all this time to see. The one who made me dream of a life together far from this island. You've been right by me all this time. Wait, am I talking about Cat? Or is it someone else? Tomorrow's the day. You nervous? Who wouldn't be? You've got a point. She reached for my hand and held it tightly. You okay? You sure we should be doing this? Okay. I think the lover that we were talking about must have been Cat. Because we were planning, I kept seeing fragments of my memories where I was planning with my lover to get out of this island, and most probably it was Cat, because yeah, look at what she says. I don't want you to be punished just because I want to get out of you. And cat was and in my dreams it was my lover who wanted to get out. So yeah. Hey cat, we've always been a team, you and me. Okay, that confirms it. I remember saying this. We have always been a team. Okay, well, no matter what, we're in this together. Thanks. How did things come to this? The escape failed. Well, I mean, I wonder who is behind all this. Is it Damien? But how come Cat is the MC of the show? I've been surrounded, beaten, shot, betrayed. Wait, betrayed? The love of my life? She shot me. Huh? So it was Cat all along who shot us? Whoa, that's really a great betrayal. I'm bleeding out rapidly. I try my best to slow the bleeding, but it's no use. What did you do to her? I choke out every last word. I didn't do anything. Okay, see, it was Damien all along. You were too busy making heart eyes at Cat here to see where her true loyalties lied. Hey. I wanna punch this guy. I'm sorry, but it's true. I don't understand. Why don't you tell me, dear? Okay, Damien is my father. Okay, I guess wrong. She wasn't I thought he was her brother, but it's not brother. He's the father. Okay. I knew you were planning something the moment you came to this island, but you didn't trust me enough to tell me exactly what it is. So I became close to you and told you just what you wanted to hear. And then you told me everything I needed to know. As soon as you told me your plan, there was no way you were ever going to escape from this island. Why are you saying this? Now that's my girl. You really are my daughter. Why? I love that look on your face. You know, you've got an expression that would be perfect for my next show. And it just so happens we've got an opening just for you. It's no use. I've lost too much blood. Hey, why did she betray me though? I thought at least she was on my side. The world turned dark. This is the end. Keep him alive. You might think I'm showing you mercy, but believe me, by the end of this, you're going to wish that I just let Cat kill you. Why? Why, Cat? Why would you? I barely have time to breathe before the waves pull me under once more. I'm back in here. Gosh. Where am I? I'm underwater? It's so dark and cold. I try to move, but I'm so tired. It takes all my strength to reach my hand out forward. Feels like grass. Okay, glass, I'm sorry. How would I find grass inside a lab? I'm trapped in some kind of tank. I want to sleep for just Is someone there? I can feel somebody's presence. It must be Cat. She is the only one who comes here. I open my eyes and I can see. Okay, no. It's not Cat, it's Allie. Allie? hang on just a little longer. Who are you? The woman in front of me looked at me with pity. I say something. I try to speak, but it's no use. My mouth won't speak the words I want them to. You're awake. I'm so glad, but you're gonna wish you were asleep for the next bit, trust me. And sorry in advance. Wait, why is she saying sorry? What's happening, guys? What's gonna happen? She moved towards some kind of terminal next to my tank and pressed a button. As if on cue, it was if every nerve in my body was set on fire. I screamed and thrashed around, but it did nothing to alleviate the pain. Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero's got some life left in him. Oh, Damien, I hate you so much. You know, you're in luck. Usually, I just kill you for this, but new opportunities just open up and I think you'd be the perfect fit. I'm sorry, but it's true. I don't understand. Why don't you tell him, dear? Damien is my father. Cat? Which, I thought she shot me once. Why is she down here doing this again? Did I get killed more than once already? Like, maybe half killed? Always the hero, aren't you? He kinda looks cool, but like badass. But I'm worried about myself. You should be more worried about yourself. Yep, I am. You know the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, but I'm done talking. Goodbye. Why is Cat doing this? I wish she just had an explanation of sorts. Is she really evil, being on Damien's side and shooting me just for that? I was betrayed. And I don't have any idea why Ali is here. I thought that maybe the other girls were innocent. They didn't know anything about this. Hold on just a little longer. She looked away from me as if she had heard something. What? I couldn't tell. They're almost here. We're running out of time. I'm sorry, I won't be able to give you back all your memories, but this will have to be enough. Okay, so Ali is trying to help me out. Well, she has been from the first time we went on a date. And she's trying to help me get back my memories. She pressed another button on the terminal. I've got to run back to my tank or they'll know something's up. Okay, we have all got our own tanks and we are being trapped in there. But Ali somehow got out. She pressed her hand against the glass. Hold on just a little longer, okay? I'll get us out of here. The pain, it stopped. The world turned dark. Seems like the beginning of the game, where we find Cat for the first time. Where we meet Cat for the first time. Yep, I've been here before. I'm on some kind of dating show. Find love or die trying. Ali, she helped me. I've got to find her. You're up early. Most people around here usually need a little more to wake them up. Cat, yeah. I have some of my memories, so I know you. I remember now, I tried to escape this island with her. She pretended to be my lover, she betrayed me, and shot me too. She is the reason why I'm trapped here. It's only fragments I can remember, but I can remember enough to know that she is bad news. We've done this song and dance over and over, more times than I can count by now. I've been in love with and chosen Ali, Scarlet, Terra, Violet, and you, each of them countless times. Am I a bad person? Come to think of it, I can't remember what happened before this show started either. I need to find Ali, but first, for the problem at hand. If I want to get out of here, I can't let Cat know that I remember what's happened before. Okay, let's pretend. Sorry, who are you? I've got to play dumb. Will she buy it? Walk with me, there's a lot to get you up to speed on. The name's Kat. I'm the producer for a new show, Find Love or Die Trying. And what's your name? I don't remember. Looks like it's the same beginning as usual. Learn about the killer dating show's rules. Meet the girls before the show starts. Yui, I don't remember meeting you before this show, but I'm glad I got to meet you again. It's impossible not to feel happier when I see your smile. You'd think that the staff would have learned to cook better by now. There's so much more to you than you show the world, Violet. Okay, we have fragments of our memories because Ali helped us out. So we remembered their personalities. Violet, you're still hiding that you're reading the magazine with another book. It brings a smile to my face every time. I think I know what happened to you now. You still have no idea what you got into, Terra, killer dating show or not. I love to see the way you see the world. And finally, Ali. You never gave up on us getting us out of here, even after all this time. Howdy, I hear you're the suitor. Care to join me for a jog? There's a place in the forest I'd love to go for a run around with you. It'd be my pleasure. Okay, is she trying to talk to me outside surveillance, like where they cannot trace us? We went for a jog, exchanging banter like we'd always done when we met each other. Okay, see, I knew it. We had to have some serious talk. The second we got to the unrecorded area of the forest, her smile faded. I'm glad you got the hint. You haven't given yourself away to anyone yet, right? No, I haven't. As far as Kat knows, I don't remember anything as usual. Wait, I knew I was right to help you first. Really, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I've got to ask you, how did you escape the tank in the first place? Yeah, honestly, I got lucky. Usually the tank knocks me out right away, but the last time I think something must have bugged out. I saw my chance and took it. Anything's better than being stuck here forever. I'm sorry, I couldn't get all your memories back. Don't worry about it, Ali. All I could ask for is a fighting chance and you gave that to me. Don't mention it. I mean, duh, I'm hands down the MVP. Anyway, it's about time I tell you the truth. I'm from the Resistance. You can think of us as a coward group of concerned citizens who have a few bones to pick with the world's current management. And those bones are their necks. Joking aside, we are fighting a war here. That war will be won with information that lives on this island, and only here. There was no way that we could ever find this place, not by conventional means. But then we found out about the show, and so they sent you here. Actually, I volunteered. Believe me, the others didn't want me to, but I knew I had to. I was the one with the least to lose. It was pretty easy getting in, all things considered. All I had to do was write a report that labeled me as suspicious of conspiring against the government, take a few cute selfies, and boom, I was flown here. Didn't go too great since then though. But that was when I was a lone wolf. I've got you now. And we'll get out of here together. Sound good to you? Sounds like a plan. I haven't told you the plan yet. But since you're so excited, let's get right into it. There's two things we need to do. One, we need to bring the other girls' memories back. We won't be able to get their trust or work with them till we do. And we'll need their help for part 2. And what's that? 2, we need to get the fuck out of here. Sounds about right. I wonder if we are gonna be killed again this time. And my date with Scarlet was interrupted as well. I wish I could have finished the date at least. Easier said than done though. It's going to take a hell of a lot of setup and coordination. There's a small army of armed and trained staff tasked with keeping us here, not to mention us needing a way off the island. I'll figure it out as we go, but for now, how about you go on a date with Scarlet today? I can do that, but how does that relate to us getting out of here? Okay, we get our date with Scarlet. I'm happy. Unless she repeats that zombie experience once again. I tell you, if I thought you could be a better actor, believe me, you'll know why later. Anyway, let's head back to the mansion. We don't want Cat to start looking for us. Sounds good to me. You're really something, you know. That's putting it lightly. There you are. Sorry, I got carried away exploring the island. I've got to be careful around Cat. I know exactly what she's capable of firsthand. Is that so? Well, it's no harm, but you'll have a whole week to explore, you know. You'll get one date with each of the girls for the first 5 days. A little something special for day 6. And then the final ceremony where you propose to one of the girls. That sounds like the perfect amount of time to figure out if we are meant together. You'd be surprised. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. Who do you want to spend today's date with? Scarlet. There's just something about her, you know? Okay, why is it dark? Oh, okay, never mind. I found Scarlet inside the library, the place I'd most often meet her for the first time. She always looked so happy when she was reading. It did the heart good to try to make her smile in the same way when I talked with her. We became fast friends again. The similarity of our situations might have played a part in that. Still, I'm not sure why Ali insisted in me going on a date with Scarlet today. Sure, getting her memories back will be a huge win, but... Hey, Scarlet! I'm glad you're safe. Things are going crazy out there. What's happening? I know it sounds crazy, but there's a horde of zombies outside. The Brothers 5 and a lot of our behind the scenes help went crazy, and Scarlet, you did this, didn't you? Okay, is Scarlet doing the same thing again? Wait, what? I've been here the whole time with... Okay, I've never heard of anything like this. Wait, what? I mean, on our first date, she did say that she was the one who tried something to bring my memories back and actually turned up transforming the other girls into zombies. But I was with her the whole time today. I don't know how that happened, but it's true. I can vouch for her. We have been both here since our date started. Well, either way, I bet you can create a cure for it, no? I mean, I probably could, but I need my equipment. I'm not sure why, but I can't find it anywhere. Okay, she cannot find her equipment. So maybe Ellie did something. But I didn't know that she could do that. Follow me. You can use our lab. Okay, is she talking about the basement? We followed Kat to the games room. Kat put her hand against the wall of the games room, revealing a hidden trapdoor. She walked in and beckoned for us to follow. We walked down spiraling stairs for who knew how long. I lost track more than a few times. This is getting really mysterious. I wonder what's gonna happen now. Okay, this is the same place. It's the basement type of place where we were trapped in glasses. And it was somewhere near Tara's room all along. I remember this place. You should have everything you need in this room to make a cure. Just don't go snooping around. This lab belongs to R&D, and we could all get in trouble if you do. Okay, R&D? D can be Damien, but I don't know who the R is. Are any of our girls like names starting with R? Yui, no. Allie, of course, no. Then there's Violet, no. Scarlet, no. Okay, never mind, we don't know the R. Actually, this place doesn't have everything I need. What else do you need? To build a cure, I'm gonna need a sample of whatever this is. I need a live specimen. I'm sure you can help with that. Okay, she is giving me the troublesome work. I've got some editing that needs my attention. You got this. Cat. On top of shooting me, she leaves all the troublesome work to me. And just like that, she was gone. If it makes you feel better, I'll help you catch somebody. You sure? If you're the only one who can make the cure, then it might be better for you to stay back. Yeah, I don't want you to turn into a zombie as well, Scarlet, so please stay back. No thanks. Okay. She's gonna come with me. There's no way I'm letting her out there alone. I don't want you to think I'm weird, but I've just got this feeling that I'd be pretty good at collecting unwilling zombie specimens. Well, of course, you did it on our first date. I don't know if you remember. You probably don't because you're saying this. But yeah, that happened. That is weird, but in this case, she's absolutely correct. Some memories must be intact, even if they're kept below the surface. And see, well, let's get on with this. We have got some zombies to cure. We went back up to the surface. Everywhere we looked was overrun by zombies. The girls were turned into zombies. Oh, the mansion workers as well. This time, I don't see the girls. We wouldn't stand a chance against a group, so we spent a day trying to split them up, as well as researching for lone wolves. Okay. There's the worker number 4. Brains, bananas. Yeah, right. They were zombies, but kind of like monkeys. If I'm not wrong, cause they kept like they kept demanding for brains and bananas like this one. We're in luck. We finally got an isolated sample. Okay, we got a sample. How are we supposed to bring him in though? One bite and we're finished. I've got just the thing. Scarlet pulled out a pair of brass knuckles. Okay, Scarlet, why are you carrying that? Yup, where did you even get that? Is that really important right now? You mind looking the other way for a second? It's embarrassing. Sure, Scarlet. I turned round. Brains! Okay, brains and bananas. They keep repeating it. Scarlet's gonna knock you out. I hope your health insurance covers this. See. Once more with feeling. Okay. Okay, Scarlet is quite the fighter. Are we the bad guys? We dragged them back to the mansion, paying careful attention to not run into any more of the zombies running amok. Scarlet opened the hidden trapdoor in the games room and I pulled Force's unconscious body in. Oh, my hand slipped, causing Force's body to tumble down the stairs. Uh-oh. He just kept going and going. I know, I will get him. Better get him quick or we are not going to have a live specimen. Luckily, I managed to catch him pretty quickly. We put him on the operating table for Scarlet to analyze. Interesting. What's up, Scarlet? This virus, it's pretty clear it's man-made. Even more interesting is that it looks like something I would make. Not that I ever made zombie viruses. Scarlet, dear Scarlet, you've forgotten everything. You've lost your memories, but it was you who made the virus. Yes, you have. It's kind of cute how you try to hide it. Cat, you there? Weird, I thought Cat was supposed to be able to hear us from anywhere on the island. Maybe there's no microphones all the way down here? I guess so. I was going to tell her we've got the cure now. Sweet, great work, Scarlet. You bet I did. We administered the cure to 4, then went back upstairs together. Cat, you there? What's up, Scarlet? I've been waiting for hours for you guys. You two done yet? We've got a cure now. We'll need your people's help to help administer it. We'll be right on it. Lay low for now. We are coming to get you. In the meantime, how about you tell me about yourself? It'll be my pleasure. With Cat's help, we managed to quell the zombie plague with just enough time left in the day for a lovely dinner with Scarlet. After that, I went for a night walk with Ali to somewhere safe from prying eyes. Okay, we are going out with Ali again for the discussion. You should buy a girl dinner first before you murder her in the woods, you know? I think I found the way to bring the others' memories back. You found the lab, didn't you? Pretty much. Wait, I wasn't sure how to get back there after the shipped us out of there, so that's a huge win. So where is it? There's a secret trapdoor in the games room. You just have to press a hidden panel in the wall. That said, how are we supposed to get in without being seen? There's cameras everywhere and Scarlet and I were only allowed to enter because of the whole pandemic. Don't you worry about that, I've got an inside man. Okay, she has the resources, I see. I hope Ali is on her side because I don't know who I can trust anymore. Kat was also saying that she's on her side and she's helping us, but turns out she was the one who shot me. Well, Thor's gonna be helping us override a few cameras and microphones in the mansion Thor recording. Did I hear that right? Did she say 4? Yep, 4. That way we can get in and stay inside long enough to get their memories back without raising any sort of fuss. The brother that we came to today down the stairs? Who was that look for? I'm surprised he's still standing after today, to be honest. I wouldn't work with people who go down that easy. Was 4 always working with you? Nope, never till now. But we can't afford to refuse his help. I've had him prove he's trustworthy. Don't worry, you can count on him. Alright, if you say so. Wait a second. He proved himself trustworthy? Okay, supposing Ali was the one who used the virus. Maybe 4 allowed her to use it on him. Anyway, we have everything we need for the first part of the plan. Up for a trip down memory lane together? Sounds like a plan. Okay, we've got all the girls here. You guys have to see this, trust me. Ali put her hand against the secret panel. A second later, the wall parted to reveal the winding staircase 4 became intimately and repeatedly familiar with. Did Ali prove 4's trust before or after his little trip on the stairs? Whoa, you guys found my secret spot already? I'm sorry, what? Wait, it was Tara's spot? I found this place this morning. I sat near the top of the stairs and played for a while. It was more fun to play in the dark. Hold me back. Ali explained the situation as we walked down the stairs. Sure enough, they were skeptical, except for Scarlet. Okay, your story makes a little more sense when you come down there. We walked towards the machines in a mixture of awe and fear. The marking on the machine, my father's company made this. Why? Oh no, Violet's father is also involved in this? They didn't, not my baby. I'm sorry everyone. I wish what I had to say wasn't true, but it is. I don't know why we're being kept here, why they filmed the show over and over, but I know that if we don't escape and fast, they're gonna kill us sooner or later. And I'm going to do our... Okay, she's mentioning me. I'm going to do our very best to make sure all of us get out of here alive. But to do that, I need you to trust me. Trust you with what? I need you to trust me enough to step back into the tanks they kept you in. For us to escape, we need all of us to have our memories back. Otherwise, you won't trust us enough. Oh hey, welcome to my stream. I hope you're doing well. Well, currently, in this killer dating show, somehow I have been losing and regaining my memories, and this has been going on for a while. And for now, I and the girls are trying to recover our memories and fight back against those who are trying to kill us. I'd have to be quite foolish to just step into this tank because someone said so. Violet, you can trust her. Excuse me? I know she's telling the truth about this machine because I built this. Ali, this isn't the first time we've met, is it? No, it isn't. We've gotten to know each other quite a few times by now. It's a strange feeling. On one hand, this is horrible. On the other, I'm glad that the machine works. Maybe one day we'll put it to use the way it should be. Alright, I'll trust you. We just walk back into the machine. Thank you, Violet. I know it'll be difficult to trust me, so I appreciate it. There's a machine that should have your name on it. Go into it and then I will start the reversal process. I do hope this works. I hope so too. I hope we get our memories back. This is getting really scary. How we keep losing our memories and it goes on and on. It should, but it might hurt a bit. Do spare me from the details, please. Scarlet and Violet walk to their respective machines. I don't really get it, but I trust you. And besides, I got a thing for big things made out of metal. They're like mecha, I guess. Is this going to hurt? Should I just lie? I don't think I should lie. It is. I'm sorry, Yui. Don't be. I'm happy you would lie to me. It makes me even more sure to trust you. Here we go, Yui. Let's do this. Alright, they're in the tanks. Let's do this. On it. I hope Cat doesn't show up. Even if it was necessary for all of us, the screams from the reversal process were almost more than I could take. Ali and I covered our ears as Violet, Scarlet, Yui and Terra remembered years of memories in a matter of minutes. After doing all this, we better get getting out of here. I so pray that Cat doesn't come up or Damien. Violet, Scarlet, Yui and Terra stepped out of the tanks after what must have felt like hours to them. Guys, you okay? This probably isn't the time to mention it, but I made a bet with 4 about what would happen when they got their memories back. What did you bet? I'm going to watch from a safer distance if you don't mind. What is she anticipating? If looks could kill, the girls that had just gotten out of the tanks would have killed me several times over. Okay, they remembered their dates with me. They ran to me yelling and screaming. You 5-timing little cheater! Oh goodness, it was part of the show though. We couldn't have done anything. Wait, I can explain. Too late. They were on me like hyenas. Ah! Okay, I deserve that. But I couldn't do anything. It was part of the dating show. Now that we have all come down, how about we go with the escape plan? It better be good, Ali, for your sake. Out with it then. Alright, listen up. Over the next hour, Ali explained her plan from start to finish. Trust me, it's the best we got. Okay, I am happy that we are getting a plan, but you guys sure that Cat isn't anywhere around? She won't show up anytime soon? I'm pretty afraid of her at this point. If this is our plan, we are doomed. Okay, what did she? Run. Okay, there's Cat. Congrats, you made it to day 2. You really gave our audience a run for their money yesterday with Scarlet. And that's before we got the zombies involved, believe it or not. Okay, before the zombies. I'm glad to hear that. You think you'll choose Scarlet at the end of this? Too early to say. I figured it's best to make things seem uncertain as possible and not get too focused on any one girl. Kat said that getting low ratings during the show could end up with them shutting it down early. If that happened this time, then game over. The only reason why we are able to make this move right now is because Alice's machine glitched out. Who knows if that would ever happen again. There's no room for error. Too early to say right now, but she's definitely up there, Kat. I like the sound of that. But you know what I like even more? Drama. And what better way to start the fire than a full day date with another woman? Look at her face. You betrayed me. I thought you loved me. If it ain't broke, so who's it gonna be? Do I really have to choose? Have you ever noticed that there's only one room in the mansion that's locked? Nope, not even a bit. Really, it's right by the games room and it's not the hidden one. I'm starting to understand why you've been stuck here all the time. I was snooping around at night looking for snacks when I saw Kat open it, using a black key that she kept on a key ring in her pocket. It's definitely a master key. I've seen her use the same key both in the mansion as well as other buildings. Sounds like it'd be pretty good to get our hands on that. Exactly. If you get me that key for even a minute, I can make a mold of it that we can use as a duplicate key. I'm betting that would be pretty helpful for helping us get out of here, to put it lightly. That's awesome, but wouldn't Kat notice her master key going missing? You're absolutely right, especially if you or I try to take it. I'm feeling a butt coming. But it won't be you or I taking it. Then tomorrow ask to take Yui on a date. Let me go get Yui by the end of tonight. We'll both understand why it has to be you two. I'd say sounds like a plan, but I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Is she planning to do something with the rabbit? Like the bunny we found in the first date with Yui? Okay, let's find out. Trust me, when have I ever been wrong? I could list every single date we've been on as evidence. Those don't count. Yui. There is something about her, you know? We'll make it happen. Okay, time for a date with Yui. It was the first date since getting all of the girls' memories back. We went for a walk out in the woods, the same date we had when we truly had met again for the first time. It was a little awkward at first, figuring out how to not give away what we knew on camera, but we figured it out pretty quick. It's so nice to see you again. I feel the same way, Yui. After all this time, it's gotta be fate, hasn't it? It must be. To be honest, I feel a little like things are going a little over my head. The show, meeting you again, everything, it's just moving so fast. Sometimes I feel like everything's just moving too fast for me to keep up. But with you, everything feels alright. Like I know it's going to be okay. Would it be okay if we just spent today this way? She leaned in closer and put her arms around me. I wouldn't have it any other way, Yui. Wait a minute, what about getting the master key? I can tell from your face what you're thinking about. Don't worry, I've got that covered. Bun. Yeah, see, I was right. She was talking about the bunny. Bun darted out of a nearby bush and ran to Yui's side. She looks really cute. This is giving me DDLC vibes. Yeah, I know, right? It's, well, firstly, it's it's same kind of visual novel, and Yui on the first date, like before she got her memories back, she was I think on the yandere, and maybe that was just a coincidence. But well, yeah, it's kind of like the DLC. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. She picked him up and hugged him tight. It was impossible not to smile. Almost forgot. Bun bun bun. Hunt. Bun 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 leapt out of her arms and dashed towards the mansion. And with that out of the way, how would we go for a walk for a little longer? What just happened? She reached for my hand and held it tight. I liked that. We walked and talked for hours. When we took breaks, we laid next to each other on the grass, talking about anything and everything. Yui is a lovely girl. At times I remembered how dire the situation we were in, and I couldn't help but freeze up. But with Yui, I'm never afraid to face those fears. She makes me braver with just a smile. Even when she couldn't ask directly about what was on my mind, she found ways to comfort me despite that. And in turn, to make her smile made me feel lighter than air. A life with her would be wonderful. I've got to make sure to get us all out of here safe. Why is she blushing? Yeah? I love you. Aw, I hope we can spend another day like this soon. I like that. Me too, Yui. We walked back to the mansion together hand in hand, then went our separate ways. Okay, let's see what happened. You would not believe what happened to me today. What happened, Cat? I got attacked by some kind of forest monster. It was at least 10 feet tall, had monstrous teeth, and there was at least 5 of them. It took everything I had to not laugh. Luckily, I managed to fight them off without any permanent injury. I made sure that 4 deleted that footage. That shit was both embarrassing and traumatic. That's good to know. This is the worst run yet, man. What do you mean by that? Oh, nothing. I've just had a long day. I'll bet. You should get some rest while you have the chance. 5 forest base is nothing to sniff at. Okay, I did mention that this was gonna be a short stream. I'm probably gonna end the stream after we get to our room. You're making fun of me, aren't you? Not at all, Cat. Forest beasts affect 1 in 10 people. It could happen to you. Right. I'll see you later. Good night. Okay. We weren't supposed to get back to our rooms. We were supposed to come back to the lab. I think I'll stop today. It's gonna take some time to finish our mission, so I'm not gonna hurry this part. Well, I guess then that's it for today. Thank you for joining in, and I hope you guys join in the next stream to find out how our plan of escaping unfolds. Bye bye. Oyasumi nasai.